Good evening to you. And it is evening here in Arizona as I watch the sunset out here looking out of the Superstitions. I just got back from Idaho, so I wanted to get this video up. Too many projects hanging over your head, so I just want to get this one posted, published, so I can get into my honeydews instead of my wanna-dos. But anyway, left on Monday, October 17th, as I'll say in the video. Did all this in one day, 2 days ago. So the Alaska trip was over like on the 15th or 16th, and I'll go back and finish day 7 and 8 and finish those videos. But while this one was still hot in the camera, I thought I'd just download it, put a little preamble to it, and then post it on the YouTube channel. So I hope you're going to watch it and enjoy it, especially. Basically, what I've done on this video is I've gone up to Idaho on Southwest Airlines, up to Boise, boom, up there, get a helpful hand getting up to Cascade, roll the airplane out, and I'm gonna fly it home. So the first leg is Cascade, Cedar City, take a break, get some fuel, and go. I'm trying to rush so I can get down and get some good video going over the Grand Canyon in the sunset. If I get there soon enough, I'll get some good video. You'll find out how I did. But anyway, like I said, this was hot off the press. I wanted to get it done. I did this Monday, October 17th, and I was done with my Alaska trip on June 15th or 16th. I'll have to calculate the numbers here. So quite a separation. Karen and I left Idaho mid-August. We had to get back down here to Fountain Hills and take care of some business and see some friends that weren't doing so well. So we came back there, and the airplane's just been sitting all that time waiting, and got a friend's hangar, very gracious friend of mine, lets an aircraft sit up there all summer pretty much. And so it's because of that reason I leave it there. And I don't have a problem with that, because down here in the summertime, it's just too bloody hot. But anyway, I hope you're going to watch this evening. This is the trip home from Idaho. This concludes all the summer activities. The airplane's home. Now we transition into the winter activities around here in Arizona. And Arizona's a great place to have an airplane in the wintertime. So I hope you're doing well. If you're going to go flying, fly safe, and God bless. Here we go. The sun is going down, and
traffic, helicopter 50, Popeyes over the VOR 7,200 descending. We're breaking off the VOR 20, we're going to be visual, runway 26, Cedar City.
Running home. Couple of legs.
What runway are you landing on?
Currently we're using runway 2, I believe.
Runway 2, got it, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go flaps to 10. Check the trim. Now flaps are open.
Phoenix VOR 7,800 descending on the VOR 20 approach.
Cedar traffic, T-Bird 7 is entering the pattern on the extended left base for runway 2. Cedar.
Okay, on left base for 2. Do I have time to get off on 26?
Yeah, you got time. We're...
Okay, Cedar City traffic, Skywagon, 55 Yankee, departing runway 26, Cedar City.
Good.
Traffic helicopter Center 16 is 6 miles north of EHK 7,300. We're southbound on the VOR 20, flight of 2, Cedar. Cedar traffic, Cedar 12, going around to runway 2. We got the traffic on 26 side. We'll be above you. Copy.
That's you inside as well. Thank you for watching.
No worries.
You hear my call? Maybe not. We're airborne at 10 after.
Cedar traffic, helicopter 50 Pop is about 2.5 north over I-15, inbound for right traffic Alpha, parallel to Cedar City.
Cedar traffic, Cedar 12, left crosswind, runway 2.
Cedar traffic, T-Bird 7, entering the 4-mile final, runway 2, Cedar.
Cedar traffic.
Okay, where'd I go? This thing's still running. Okay. So this is Zions National Park here. We're climbing out of 9.5. We're going to 11.5, and we're going home. This is 5-5 Yankee, and I'll edit this video and put it up in a couple of days. I think it'd be interesting to a few people. But I've got an over-the-shoulder look now because I don't have TJ in the right seat.
Cedar traffic number 3.
And this is Zions National Park coming up. I'm going to have to run the other camera because this is too much. This is very pretty up here. You won't be able to see it from that camera, but we'll be able to see it from the wing-mounted camera. So we'll get that one going.
Cedar traffic, helicopter Thunder 3 is on final for south end of the Alpha, Cedar traffic.
Turning the power on. I hope this works better than the last time I tried this up in Alaska when everything went boom. Alright, we're going to record for a while. And you're supposed to do this when you sync stuff together. Alright, we have 1,000 feet to go. Maybe that camera over there is gathering some good footage of Zions here. That would be very cool.
South ramp, Cedar.
Wow, this is gorgeous. All we need to do is have it smooth out a little bit. And that would be pretty neat too. Alright, so what's been going on today? Well, today I started in Cascade, Idaho. And I started the day in my bed at home in Fountain Hills. And I got the little woman to take me down to Teeny Sky Harbor. Jumped on a Southwest airplane. And I was standing on the curb at noon in Boise, and my buddy Hank came and picked me up, and we went over to Nampa to his hangar, and then we flew up to Cascade. Just a quick 25-minute jaunt.
Turn on the left base 02.
And got up to
Cedar 3, taxiing Charlie, south ramp.
the hangar where the airplane is housed. It's been there since. I haven't touched it since I got back from Alaska. And about the first week in August, I was done flying it. So it's been sitting ever since on the battery charger. That worked out fine. Battery is good. I did go over to the right drain though and find out that this bladder over here, if you fill up the tank and there's any expansion at all in there, it pushes 200 to go. It pushes past the seal on top of the tank. There's two sealed entrances on top of both tanks, one on the right, one on the left. So as pushing back that seal, of course, it seeks the low spot, and that's at the back of the wing at the low spot, and then it drips down the fuselage. So that took me about 20 minutes using 100 low lead to get that stuff off of there. Terrible. All right, we're leveling off here. I'm closing the cow flaps. We're ready for our speed run home. Let's see how fast this thing will go. All right, we're showing 1.5 inches. Starting to step out. Let me check the trim. Yep. Of course, this thing only has a 2-axis autopilot. So you usually get a prompt here on the G5 to tell you to trim. So we're pushing right on up to 146 right now. I'm going to roll the prop back to 2300.
Cedar traffic, Cedar 12 to...
And we are ready for cruise. Check the trim one more time. It's dead nuts on. So now we want to lean it out and set up for cruise. This is a Zion's Park. Just kind of go down this way and take some nice footage of this area. Beautiful sandstone. Just beautiful. Where we're headed. Oh, let me back up. I left, so I got the airplane cleaned up. It had plenty of fuel in it. Checked the oil, put a quart of oil in it. And there's where she likes to run, about 150 true, which is pretty good for a fixed gear airplane. So now we will start leaning it out. So cleaned it up, had plenty of fuel, oil's good, took off, and it was 2 hours, 50 minutes down to Cedar City. Sun is setting right over there. It's gonna be pretty. I hope I catch a good lighting on the canyon when we go over it. But came down just short of Twin Falls, slight right turn, down over Wells, off of Ely, off to the east side of Ely, at the corner at the MOAs over there for the Utah test and training ranges, and then into Cedar City. And I landed on 8 and I took off on 2.6. That worked out fine. There's a lot of, not a lot, but helicopter training and fixed wing training going on right there. So you got to keep your head up. And I made the necessary calls. Everything sounded good. And then when I took off for runway 26, I had a guy right there, about a half a mile away and above me. And once he saw me rolling, he never did say anything when I told him I was taking off, or asked him if it was clear. He didn't say anything. But once I was rolling and almost committed, he said he had me in sight and he's gonna pass above me. Okay. Could have told me that about 15, 20 seconds early. But things happen in the pattern. You gotta pay attention. Right over the headquarters for Zion's Park right now. Beautiful. This camera's not gonna pick it up so much. Not so much, but I'll roll it over. Maybe you'll get an idea. That's down in the canyon there. And the park headquarters is right there. The road comes in. Where does the road come in? It's not that one. It's right over here. Pretty interesting road that comes in.
Approach. Planning on landing runway 2.
But there you go.
Affirmative.
And let's see, get this thing back on course. We're headed for the corridor, the tuck up corridor at the Grand Canyon. And we'll cross there. Let's get my map out and see what the correct altitude is. I hope it's 11.5 because that's the way we're headed. It certainly would be convenient. All right, right here, and autopilot's on, and we'll go nav. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at all the cars down there. So obviously tourist season hasn't left there. Going strong. All right, George has got it. I'm still leaning. 11.5. This power setting, I'm doing 152 knots. It'll settle down here in a second. And about 14.6, it's flashing leanest. Let's try that for a while. And of course, you won't be able to see the JPI because of the refresh rate on that, but you can see 18.5, 23 inches. That's the sweet spot on these old 520s or 520s from Continental. And that's where I'm running it, right there at the sweet spot. Let's see what we got. So right now, direct to that intersection, enter, and we're going to navigate. And we'll find out what the particulars are. So we are navigating, and it says next point is 18 minutes away. Woohoo! That's not going to be long. So I'm going to shut off the wing mount for now. Come on, shut off. There you go. And I'm going to shut you off here in a second because got a lot of flat out here. But I think it's going to be beautiful. And I'll start taking a couple of handheld shots right now because this is too much. The whole trip this whole summer has been just gorgeous. So here we go. I get a little jostling around here, not too bad. We're headed out towards the Grand Canyon. All right. Put that away, put that off, and you, my friend, will go to sleep. Okay. Well, we're about an hour late, but I'm going to turn over here and try to get some pictures of what we can see. Just the fading light. It's 5:45 Arizona time, 6:45 Utah time, and we're just now losing it. Well, I was praying, not too hard, but I was praying that I'd get here in time to shoot good video. So it didn't happen. So anywho, what we're going to do here is head into the tuck-up corridor. So below 14.5, you can only go through the corridors over the Grand Canyon, specified corridors, and they're charted on your map. So we're going to go over at the tuck-up corridor. And we're entering at the north point, and we'll run along course, along the corridor, down to the south, and then we'll get out and we can go on our merry way. But until we get out of the corridor, we got to stay in here. And let me see, let's go direct, enter, autopilot nav, and that's going to take care of that. We'll make a call here. How far out are we here? Oh, 2.5 miles. So there's a common frequency here too, 2705. Skywaggon 55 Yankee entering tuck up on the north end, 12.5. Okay, so we've announced ourselves, and now you can probably see that on the Hero 8. We're entering the corridor, and we're going to go out the other end of that. It's not very far, 10, 12 miles. We're going to go by Havasupai, and that's where the tribe has their wonderful spot down in the bottom of the canyon with the waterfalls, and that's like a 2-hour walk hike going down and maybe 3-hour hike coming out. Or you can ride the mules. Oh boy, I never get tired of seeing the Grand Canyon. I'm just kind of sad that the light is failing. But do what you can. Even 20 minutes earlier would have. Plus, there's a cloud deck over there. It's kind of cutting a little bit of the sunshine. What's up with that? All right. So out we go. 55 Yankees happy at 150 knots. True airspeed. I'm listening to Michael Bublé on my Bose Bluetooth. Kind of nice. Page 68. Cessna 180. A lot different than how it came out of the factory, and I'll do a video on that in the near future. But came with an ADF, a radio, appendix T12, ADF control head, and of course the associated wiring and sensor. And one big ADF gauge here, and an attitude indicator, of course, altimeter, airspeed, a turning bank, a VVI, and a DG. Those of you who know what a DG is vacuum driven, but this is all Garmin stuff now. It's pretty neat. Really is a joy to fly cross country. It would make this Cessna perfect, being not another 30 knots at ground speed. But coming down here all day, just right around 150 knots. Winds were light or on the beam, so good deal. All right, and I see a high peak out there. That could only be Flagstaff. So we're back in our home territory. All right, I think I'll go ahead, shut these cameras down for now and enjoy Michael on the stereo here. All right, Hero 9, go to sleep. I'm impressed. I had a heck of a time earlier this year. If you watch any of my videos, I ran out of GoPros by the sixth day. It was kind of sad. Anyway, I'm going to put this one to sleep for a while too. That one's on. And we'll turn that one on. So they're both running. Okay, here we come. Coming into Falcon Field. I've already called them. At the ATIS. Trying to one, there we go.
Falcon Tower, Skyhawk 81 Kilo Sierra, holding short of 4 left, IFR release.
This 430 here. Very sensitive to the floodlight that I have from.
Are you number 1 or you number 2 over there?
We're number 1, sir. A1.
From Cessna here. It's not the perfect situation, but you know, I don't fly at night that much.
4 left at Echo 1, make it 180, hold.
Works okay.
4 left on the other
A little
side.
more flood right there. I see numbers. Looks good.
4 left and make it 180 and hold short of 4 left. A1 Kilo Sierra.
Cherokee 608 Foxtrot Lima, left turn 1 able, taxi to parking via Echo.
6 Foxtrot Lima, cleared Echo 4.
Start getting a little tell we're back in Arizona.
Bravo.
Ventilation going in there. All right.
773 Lima.
Looking for the field. I got it.
Right space, 4 right.
We're headed right at it.
Tower, Turkey 70 Papa, holding shore 4 lap at Echo 1, ready for southbound departure.
Cherokee 70 Papa Foxtrot, right turn south approved, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Right turn southbound approved, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Turkey 70 Papa Foxtrot.
73 Lima, maneuver to the left and square your base leg off.
Sorry, I'm
Pretty trimmed up.
To the 55 Yankee, right turn when able, taxi to parking via Delta, see ya.
55 Yankee, thanks. Well, good thing you couldn't see that, Lanny. Gee, that was terrible. All righty. Good night.